This video is going to be a culmination of months and months worth of research on law of attraction. I'm talking about books that I've read, movies, documentaries, countless hours of YouTube videos. Law of attraction is something that I am a legit student of. I'm a student of the law of attraction even more than I am a teacher of it. My goal today is to give you guys all of this information in one video. I feel like the law of attraction is something that can be overcomplicated at times and also oversimplified, but the general idea behind the law of attraction is that you reap what you sow. The energy that you put out into the universe is the energy that you get back from the universe. The universe reciprocates your energy, and it is completely unbiased in the way that it does so. It doesn't care if you're putting out positive energy or negative energy. Whatever energy you put out is the energy that you will get back, generally speaking. Of course, there's going to be exceptions, like quote unquote bad things might happen to people who have positive mindsets, but because they have positive mindsets, they're not bad things. They can see these things for what they are. They're opportunities for growth. Everything is about perception. Your perceptions are a reflection of your state of being, who you are. This is what I want to talk about, your state of being. I'm going to start off with some of the fundamentals of law of attraction and some of maybe the misconceptions about law of attraction. So a lot of people say that, the way law of attraction works is you decide what you want, you set your intention, and you just think about it nonstop until it happens. To an extent, that is true. To an extent. But here's the problem with that. And I'm going to give you an example from my personal life as well. At a certain point, you start to fall into a mindset of lack. Your state of being becomes one of lack and poverty. Say, for example, you want to be rich. It's good to take time to visualize having a lot of money, feeling what you would feel if you had a lot of money, thinking of the things that you might do if you had a lot of money, how you would change your life, how you would change other people's lives. And, it's good to have affirmations. It's good to put that on your vision board, write it down in your journal, all types of stuff. But once you get it into your subconscious that you're going to have a lot of money, that's when it's time to let it go. And when I say let go, don't get it confused with giving up. Letting go and giving up seem the same, but they're the complete opposite. Letting go implies that you have 100% confidence in the universe and in yourself to make this vision a reality. So you don't need to spend any more time visualizing about it. You don't need to spend any more time thinking about it. It's time to act in accordance with your dreams and allow the universe to bring these dreams to you. So you essentially meet the universe in the middle. Giving up is when you have 0% confidence in the universe and you're essentially letting go of the dream altogether. You're basically saying, this is not meant for me. I can't have that. And when you give up, you're more than likely not going to get this thing. And once you get it into your subconscious that reality is within your reach, that is basically yours, that's when it's time to let go. At that point, what you want to do is you want to change your state of being. Okay, your subconscious determines your state of being. Once you change your state of being, you will find that you will no longer feel the need for that thing because you feel successful already. You feel loved already. You feel abundant already. You already have the feeling. At the end of the day, when you want something, whether it's a car, whether you want to meet your soulmate, whether you want $1 million, you're not looking for that thing. Things really don't hold any value at the soul level. On the physical level, they might, but at the soul level, they don't. What value does money have except for the value that you assign to it? It's a piece of paper at the end of the day, no different than any other piece of paper. Just because people die over it doesn't mean that it's actually valuable. It's just that as a collective, people have assigned value to it. So by you assigning this value to it, that's what makes it seem important to you. But at the end of the day, you're not going for the object, you're going for the feeling that it provides you. For example, having a lot of money might bring you a feeling of, security, freedom. You feel like you don't have to worry about choosing between, eating 3 meals a day and going on a vacation. You can do both. You can live in freedom. You can live in abundance. The key is, if you don't put it into your subconscious that you're already abundant, that you're already free, even when you get the money, you still won't feel that feeling. Or even if you do feel that feeling, it'll be temporary. Now, I said I have a personal example. So, this is a story that I've told before, but never from this angle. Last year, around August, I had around 200 subscribers. And I put it into my mind that a year from then, I wanted to have 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. 1 year from now, today is August the 6th. By August the 6th next year, 2020, I'm gonna have 1,000 subscribers. You heard it here first. Now, 1,000 does not seem like a very big number, but when you have 200 subscribers, 1,000 is a lot. That's 5 times what you got. So, for me, I felt like once I have 1,000 subscribers, I'll feel successful, I'll feel famous, I'll feel important, I'll feel like I'm making an impact on people's lives. Fast forward to May this year, 2020, I crushed my goal by like 3 months. And when I hit my goal, when I saw that I had 1,000 subscribers, I felt successful. I was like, man, I made it. Like, this is what I wanted. And then about 20 minutes later, it's like, what next? Now what? Now I want 10,000, 100,000. And I realized that when I hit my next milestone, no matter what my milestone is, let's just say 10,000 subscribers. When I hit 10,000, I'm going to want 100,000. And I'm going to say, oh, when I hit 100,000, I'm going to feel successful. Then when I hit 100,000, I'm going to say, oh, when I hit 500,000, then I'll feel successful. And it just keeps going on because, you're assigning so much value to these numbers, which at the end of the day are meaningless. The key is the feeling. I want the feeling that these numbers provide, the feeling of being successful, the feeling of accomplishment, of hard work paying off. What I realize now is that I am successful in my very existence. The fact that you exist, that is a success on its own. I know a lot of people want to be successful, and they think about the money, they think about the career, and they forget that they are successful just by existing. You have to think about all the things that had to go right for you to be right here, right now, watching this video. The fact that you have access to the internet, the fact that you know about the law of attraction, or have a curiosity to have clicked on this video. And like I said, even just the fact that you exist, the fact that you are here, you are successful, you are abundant, and you are loved. These are feelings that you don't need to seek outside of yourself. And you'll find that once you adopt the mindset of being abundant, of being loved, of being successful, all of a sudden, things will start flowing from the outside to supplement these feelings. What this whole experience with, getting 1,000 subscribers taught me is that nothing from your outer reality can substitute for the feeling that you receive from your inner reality. Basically, you need to feel that feeling independent of the thing that you desire. The permission slip, we'll call it. Once you can let go and feel that way now just by your very existence, or as some might call it, counting your blessings, just taking note of what you're grateful for every day, living a life of gratitude, you'll find that things start to flow into your life in an almost magical manner. I remember when I first set that goal and I wrote it down and I taped it up to my bed, I used to meditate on it every morning. I had like a mantra: by August 2020, I will hit 1,000 subscribers. I used to repeat that mantra to myself in my head over and over and over again while I meditated. And at a certain point, I got it into my subconscious, like, okay, I'm gonna have 1,000 subscribers. And I stopped doing that. I stopped meditating on it. I just allowed it to be. As the numbers were going up, I allowed myself to feel successful in the moment, through the process. I allowed myself to enjoy my life. I stopped thinking of it as a grind. This doesn't feel like a grind anymore. And I was just thinking that the other day. I looked at, my analytics, and I saw how much I got paid. And it was like, man, when I was working at H&M, I would have had to work, X hours to get this amount of money. But it's like now I don't have to work any hours to get this amount of money because this isn't work to me. I love doing this. Like, this is something that I do in my free time. You know what I'm saying? I've been doing this well before I was getting paid for it. The fact that I'm getting money is just a bonus. And like I said, once I started to live a life of gratitude, I got a gratitude journal, and I started literally writing down the things I was thankful for every day. And once I started to do that, once I started to, count my blessings, all of a sudden I like doubled my sub count in 1 month. And then I get monetized. Like, things just started to happen for me very, very rapidly. Once I stopped thinking of it as a grind, I started to feel successful just based on the fact that I'm alive, the fact that I exist, the fact that I am doing what I'm passionate about. I'm doing what I love to do every day. I'm successful. And no matter how much money I'm making, no matter how many nice cars I have, no matter if I'm wearing Gucci or H&M, I'm still successful because my life is the same. I'm still doing the same things every day. I'm doing what I love to do. Even if I had a lot of money, I'd be doing the same things every day. Money would not change my life that much. Now, don't get me wrong. I appreciate money. Like, I have an appreciation for it. But it's more so the feeling that it provides me, the freedom that it allows me, the freedom to travel, the freedom to, indulge in nice things, the freedom to go out and, eat at vegan restaurants, like things like that. Money isn't everything, but it's something. And, it's the same thing with love. For example, a lot of people say that when you get a girlfriend or a boyfriend, when you start dating somebody, all of a sudden other people start to hit on you. Why is that? It's because you feel love from the inside. You feel love from the inside, so your outer reality starts to match that. Because everything in life is energy. The energy that you exude is the energy that you receive. You reap what you sow. What I'm trying to tell you guys is, instead of focusing on the things that you want, focus more on the feelings that you want. The feelings that these things provide you. And, visualization is useful for that. Like, at the start, maybe think about the things that you want for a little bit, meditate on them, visualize them, but pay attention to the feeling that you feel when you visualize these things, and then allow yourself to feel those feelings now, because you exist and you are entitled to feel bliss and abundance and every other positive feeling that there is, just in your very existence. You are worthy of those feelings. If you're chasing these objects, you're chasing, numbers, money, there's no end. It's a road with no end. There's always going to be somebody with more money than you. There's always going to be somebody with more followers than you. Those things are cool, but they're meaningless in the grand scheme of things. You can't take it with you when you die. So yeah, when you, watch Law of Attraction videos, if people tell you to let go, that's what that means. You have to let go of your attachment to your desires to feel the feeling that you want to feel, and allow yourself to feel the feeling that you want to feel right now, and then things will flow in if you allow them to.